Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, I want to show you before we do anything my t-shirt. Did I tell you about these t-shirts? They're made in the image of God. That's the name of them, made in the image of God. I'm going to put how you find them, made in his image. Yeah, made in his image. Genesis 1:26, made in his image. And this image has a black woman. And I just think this is so unique. I love these shirts. Anyway, I'm going to put in my part of my description today. I'll put the site for these beautiful t-shirts. That's part one. Part two, if you're watching me, then you must be super aging. When I leave the glasses on, I like them. Super aging, that's getting older without getting old. I know we're getting older. I got all kind of aches and pains. I recognize that. But baby, I'm not getting old. I'm just getting older. That means I still have life. Whatever life I have, I'm going to live it to the end. Many of you, as soon as you retired, you jumped in the coffin. You couldn't wait to get in that coffin. Oh my goodness. And think how many years that you have to get in the coffin. When you retire at 62 and 65, you have a good 20 more years of living. 20. Do you know I retired at 52 and I'll be 82? How many years is that? Can you add and subtract? That's 30 years of living. And I've had some problems. Yes, I have. I had three cancers. I'm a 3-time cancer survivor. Yes, I had 2 back to back. But guess what? In those 30 years, I went to Clark at Atlanta University and was a graduate of the doctoral program there in humanities, French. And then I also did my first one-woman show at age 77. I uploaded my album at age 80. I'm just saying. And I met some beautiful people along the way. I'm just saying. So you still have time. Speaking of, what I want to talk about tonight, my friend, my friend Wayne McMillan. I love you, Wayne. I don't know if you can see this picture. I hope it doesn't go away. Do you see this picture? Can you see? Let me see where it's better to show it that way. That's a young couple. She's 93. No, she's 9. Yeah, and he's 93, 96 or something like that. Anyway, they were a young couple. They met when she was 93 and started dating. And she passed away. May God rest her soul. Well, look how fine they look. They just met and started dating. She met the love of her life. You see, look how fine he looked. We used to look fine like that. You see his hat? She got her pocketbook. He's holding on to his arm. That's all I asked for. I want me an arm to hold on to. I want more than that, but they don't have to do a whole lot. But I just like to holding on to the arm. Look at her. I mean, just happy. She's smiling. Oh my goodness, that is love at every age. I'm just trying to tell you, she looks so good. I'm sorry I didn't meet her. I didn't get to know her, but I feel like I know her. And plus, these YouTube shows stay up forever. So I don't know who her family might be, or who they are, or who his family may be, but they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I want you to see them and see them and see them and see them. I'm so pleased. And what I like talking about, I just hold like, somewhere along the way, some people decided that you should not have a boyfriend or girlfriend or partner after the age of 50. You must be too old. You're too old for that. Oh my God. Who put some limits on some people? You know what I like to tell my students? I like these today. Thank you. Who brought me this? It's from a soror that a Divine Nine brought it to me. Wanda Spivey. I just want to bring it out, Wanda. Let you know I just love it. I love all my stuff. Anyway, I just think it's silly for us to just stop being in love, or stop thinking about being in love, or stop having somebody in your life because you turn a certain age, because you turn a certain age. What does that mean? Who wrote these rules? Who appointed themselves God and made a determination of how you should enjoy your life? Oh God, we miss out on so much of what could be life and joyful and fun, because we I'm too old. I'm too old. And so did you see that couple? She was holding on to him. I'm talking about I had me somebody to hold on to that I won't have to hold my cane. You see, if you have somebody that understands all that, then they'll be glad to hold your arm, because they got to be able to hold themselves up. If you rickety and they rickety, both of y'all might carry your cane. But if he's got a little strength and still got a little energy, he had a little more than she did, I believe, because she passed away. I always say, may God rest her soul. But to hold on to the person's arm. And who's driving? Well, you don't have to drive anymore. He can call an Uber, all right? Or he may still be driving. I don't know. Oh, and then I'm sorry, I'm old school. You see, I talk about he and she. They're partners too, all the partners out there. But I just think I think you ought to just, if the person comes along and it's real, you just need to go with it. What about this age gap? I've talked about this age gap. People, women seemingly live longer than men. So let's say, oh, you can really see the t-shirt? Oh, you can see it when I lean back? You can see it better? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so let's talk about the age gap. I've talked about age gap before. I talked about the person who loves me dearly, who is just a different age. We're a different age. I got people but it's almost like the people my age are very, they're with their person that's still living sometimes, or they're looking for somebody younger also. They're looking for somebody younger. I'm not looking for anybody younger, but it just so happened that's basically what I will find, because my age group is somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're not looking for me, you see. So it's okay. It's all right, because I'm not looking either. But I happen to run up on somebody that just loves me dearly. And so what about this whole younger, older thing? There has to be some kind of emotional maturity there. Now, listen, let me stop. You know what I get sick of? I get sick of the fact that you are willing to accept, all of you out there, you're willing to accept that old geezer man and a young 21-year-old. Oh, she's so innocent, and we have so much to talk about, and we have so much in common, and I know I'm not after him for his money. Okay. But I can't be with anybody younger at all, whatever the reasons are. You call me all kind of names. I get all kind of names called about me, but you don't say anything about the man. That double standard thing needs to go out the window. We're in a new century now. We're in the 21st century. All right? And so if it works, let it work. So let's say your person, you have to have emotional maturity though. Both of you do. And the older person, I think both of you have to have emotional maturity. You have to kind of know what that young person might be thinking about. And of course, he has to kind of know, or the younger person has to know what you're thinking about and some of your needs. The biggest problem I find, why I think my situation is difficult, is health. Let me just be real. Health issues, male and female. The older person, that 21-year-old youngin', they got that 80-year-old man that may be taking them blue pills. There may come a time he may have to wear a diaper. Where is she? She gone then. It's irreconcilable differences. And then you don't really want to pull somebody in. I don't think you really want anybody changing your diapers unless you all are the same age group, or you have a nurse come in, and they just want to be with you. I don't think that works. Now listen, he could be 56 and 63 and need a diaper change because life would do that. He could also have some kind of illness that causes a diaper thing. Then do you want to be the one? Do you all have enough money to change his diapers? Have a CNA or somebody come in? It's the health issue. You have to go to the doctor all the time. Like I had put off all my doctor appointments because I was busy being Spellman. Thy name we praise. Yes, 60 years. So I didn't go to anybody to see anybody about anything. But starting in the second week of June, I got to get on it. So do I have a person who asks me, what are your doctor appointments? That's when you know that the person is with you. Georgianne, what's your doctor appointments? Let me get my schedule. Give me your schedule so I can make sure you get there. Wouldn't that be nice for all of us? I think when you have a younger, older, when you have a relationship going on, that's a primary concern. Let's continue to talk about the health thing. What about those hip replacements and those knee replacements and the rehab that goes along with those two things? You got to have rehab. Where's that person during that time? Well, it's a lot of beautiful people in Atlanta. It may be some beautiful people where you are, but not like in Atlanta. It's hot Atlanta for real. We have people moving here from everywhere. We have some of the most beautiful people in the world in this city. Have you been out lately? The guys are just like delicious. The women are just delicious. The women and men in the city of Atlanta, they know how to put their clothes on and they know how to look good and smell good. They know what to wear and how to wear it. This is Atlanta. And people are flocking here and getting jobs here and doing things here. You get your pick. You just got a plethora. What do I want? Which do I want? What height do I want? What complexion do I want? What race do I want in Atlanta? It's all right here. And you're talking about having a relationship in Atlanta. You, you, and you, when the boys go out or when the girls go out, you be good to get your person back home. On a girls' night out, it's just like a boys' night out. A girls' night out, and brothers out there lining you up. A boys' night out, the women out there lining you out. A boys on boys' night out, and a girls on girls' night out. Whatever the partnership is, whatever it is. In Atlanta, we got something for you here in Atlanta. We got something for you. So you talking about getting with somebody you younger, that person is younger than you, there's a lot with that whole health thing and a lot of emotional maturity. And a person can be the same age as you are. Really, you all can be the same age. So, old dude, your husband is going to go out with his younger cousin and he'll get out there and try to remember when he had it going on, somebody fooled him in the thing. I mean, it's just a lot. Not necessarily that he may or may not, but it's in Atlanta, it's just sitting there. It's on a plate. Baby, in Atlanta, it's on a plate. They just hand it. It's like a smorgasbord. What do you want? What do you want? Anything you ask for, any kind of way you want it, is in Atlanta. And then what's the top destination? One of the top destinations? The strip clubs. I've never seen nothing like it. So you're talking about having a relationship. It's hard to have a relationship. As they say, don't bring sand to the beach. I have a good friend, and he brought sand to the beach. And he married the sand, and now he's divorced from the sand. You can't bring sand to Atlanta unless it's already with your last name. Oh, yeah. Because it's so much sand here. It's a certain maturity you have to have. If you come from a small town and you come to the bright lights of Atlanta, it's somewhere to go in Atlanta every day, all day. Daytime parties, daytime strip club, lunchtime strip club, nighttime strip club. All the football, all the baseball, all the soccer you want, all the tennis you want, all the golf you want, all the restaurants you want. Oh my God. And play. We play in Atlanta. We work hard in Atlanta and we play hard in Atlanta. And it's chocolate with some vanilla. So I'm asking you about these relationships. How you gonna have one? How you gonna have that? You say, but let me just say what was good about that. What was good about that was she was 93. You say, I'm 44. I haven't met anybody yet. I'm 53. I haven't met anybody yet. So what? That person is coming. She's 93. She was in her last quarter. And she found a man of her dreams and then she passed away. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe hard on him. But I'm thinking to myself, I would love to have my last quarter be my not going on quarter. I'm in fourth quarter. So, first quarter is birth to 18. I made this up. I made up these quarter ages. First quarter is like birth to 25. First quarter. Second quarter, 26 maybe to about 26 to what? 45, 47, something like that. Somewhere there. And the third quarter is 50 to 70 for sure. But the fourth quarter definitely starts when God said he'll give you those numbers. He'll give you 70. That's your fourth quarter. So I'm fourth quarter. Plus, I think 7 or something in the Bible talks about 80. He must really like me. I'm grateful that he likes me. And so I'm at 80 and I'll be 82. Yes. All of this will be 82. And so you said, well, you don't need nobody. Well, you don't know what I need. You don't know what anybody needs. Who told you to make a decision about what anybody needs? A 82-year-old or a 52-year-old or a 22-year-old or a 62-year-old? Who are you to make that determination? If you're on the other side of the screen and you wanting somebody, go get them. Go get them. Don't tell. You see, you can't tell your family this. You need to make sure a person isn't crazy because we have some crazy people out here too. But I'm saying, if you want that person and it's an agreement, not somebody just wants somebody. No, But you meet somebody and you just stop to think about it. Stop thinking about the health thing now. Don't forget what I said about the health thing. Here's healthy or health. Because you don't know who may need diapers or who may need the cane. Now, is my person going to hold me on the arm and let me walk with a cane? I saw some husbands that were so happy to be with their wives at the 60th anniversary of our reunion at Spelman College, and they were walking behind them. We had on our white dresses. They were standing on the side, and they had their cane, and you could see the look in their eyes like, yeah, that's my wife. We've been together 60 years. We've been together 55 years. That's what you want. You see, you want that. I was just proud to be walking through. My daughter was proud for me. Little Nalea had never seen anything like that. She was proud for me. Raymond, I don't think he's ever been over there like that. He was proud for me. You want somebody proud for you. You see? So you on the other side, you know you got somebody you want, and you all have agreed to, but you don't want to do it because what the people gonna say, what the neighbors gonna say, what my baby gonna say. Your child living his or her life. You better let them children go on somewhere. My son, girl, I can't say it on the screen what I say about it. You know how much your son is doing. You better go on for yourself. And let me get somebody an arm I can hold on to. Because I need them to be able to hold now. I'm not a little girl. I'm 5'11" on top of that. So I'm just saying, you got to be able to hold me though. Be strong enough to hold me. And let me walk. And I don't have to feel that the fear of falling. I've fallen twice. Not a good feeling. You see. So, I want to talk. This is going to probably be my week. Because I've only been on one page. Once I got on the health thing, that's as far as I can get. Because it's just, I don't know. I got a girlfriend that's married to somebody the same age as her, but they've been together the same age as her daughter. Her boyfriend, he was 20. and she was 40. You heard me talk about them. And now uh, he's 50 and she's 70 something. He's 50 something. They've been together that long, you know. And she had some health issues, but he's right there. He was right there to help her through her health issues. You got to have that kind of love and that kind of commitment. But you need that just for regular folks the same age. That kind of love and that kind of commitment. That's the problem right there, is finding that kind of love and that kind of commitment. It's a commitment. How much commitment is that person willing to give, and how much are you willing to give? It's some, life is something, you all. Life is something. You know, I talk about, if you're about to get married again, do what? Don't get married without the book, Guide to the Second Time Bride. And we have the AIB TV has put on this Facebook page our interview. So if you go to Facebook and you'll see the story, the interview with my daughter and she talks about her book, Lord Have Mercy. And so if you could see these two books on AIB Facebook page, we would be so grateful. And then I'll put something in about the t-shirts. So let's talk about it. Age difference in relationships. Does it really matter? The person says, I love you. But you know what? Here's the thing, my last name. Oh, I'm going past my time. I think I'm from the show me state. I think most women are, or the female in the partnership, whatever it is. You need to show me how much you love me. And it's not money. It's not stuff. It's not stuff. You got stuff, but nobody ever sees you holding that person's hand. They don't see you helping the person out the car. They don't see you anywhere. It's a black and white couple on TikTok. I love the way he takes care of her. He's supposed to. They're married. He's supposed to do all that. But I just still like it. I like to see that. It's more to a relationship than money and things. It's honesty and trust and adult. It's being an adult. And you have to learn to be with an adult with one another, whatever age that is. Well, anyway, I guess I've lectured enough, but I really want to talk about this some more. I only got to page 1. I only got the one thing. Golly, I didn't make it to energy. Oh, that's a whole other thing. I'm talking about that tomorrow. I love you. That much you do know. Let's talk about energy. Well, people ask me where I get my energy. I love what I do. I love this show. I love, what am I going to wear today? All my stuff. Because I haven't had a place to be this person. This person, I sing and I perform. And I haven't had a place to do that. So I can do that here. But I would love to be able to put on a showcase. That's my next thing to do, is get my music on again. Oh my God. Something happened today. Go to Amazon.music and listen to my songs. If you know somebody that knows somebody who can sing them, I want Destiny Reeves to sing my song. I want Jennifer Hudson to sing. Bunny Raitt. Somebody find Bunny Raitt for me. All right, y'all. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.